Alright, welcome back folks to our Disco Elysium playthrough. Brought to us by Yashbe, thank you for supporting the channel. And last time we played, we were on day 2. We reek of death, we should wash ourselves. You know? That could be something we can do. We took the body down last time, and we did a pretty thorough investigation, so that's pretty good. Also, we want to find speed. I think we also have a level that we have not spent yet. Got some pants. But I think that's our old clothes. We look like a hipster. Alright, let's go back to... Go back to the Whirling Rags. Why would Hobocop take a bath? Well, because we stink. We smell like death. Now our partner has gone off to bring the body to the morgue. So we're free to do whatever we want.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
I want to live forever with the corpse smell, memento mori and stuff. No. No. Guys, we gotta wash ourselves here. Guys, please. Why? Why am I a smelly boy? I don't want to be. Okay. Sounds like a terrible idea. Again. Alright, where to now? Well, if we're not going to take a bath, check out our tasks we have. Gotta find money. Go pick up some cans. Ask around for tattoos, possible meaning. Call Alice back in a day for info on the armor. Do that. Where's the rest of the armor? Go ask Kuno what he knows. Pretty low on health. Call Wood Police Radio. Oh, I'm gonna assume that Kim's gonna come back eventually. Completely bored now.
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me, Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Is this a run where chat gets to create maximum chaos? Well, I mean, I follow chat's advice, and chat is always chaos, so yeah, probably.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emile Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning, the man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant.
Okay.
Bleed, pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emile cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
You know what's a good line of work for getting shot? So I'll be there for you, Kuno. You know what's a good line of work for getting shot? Don't be silly, you're a kid. Answer me some questions instead. Do it, sure.
Pigs.
Hey Kuno, got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
You're yanking my chain, aren't you?
Don't be yanking your shit in front of the Kuno. Kuno's always serious, always rolling. Big kilo, but you ain't getting any. Get the fuck off.
He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You need to figure this out somehow.
Oh no, electrochemistry's back.
You need to befriend him first.
We gotta... Oh, we can use some empathy.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting, how?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
It's her. She's the problem.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Don't make Kuno look bad in this. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy scary. Ooh, I'm glad she's out of our hair. She's up. 222. Okay.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone? You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Think she's insane? What's that language she uses? Napgari? She your sister? How are you dealing with all of this? Five.
fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
Uh-oh.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
That hallway there with the janitor's closet? Why was she dripping wet? Rain? Maybe. Could be something else. Maybe she drowned someone. Who knows? What I want to know is, what are we asking him? Are we going to point? That's going to piss her off, for sure. With drug smuggling? True. Yeah.
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Then she got in, how?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about her parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Yeah. You think she's insane? Why is she called Kuno S then? It's a good question.
'Cause she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno calls her C.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho, cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa. What's the real deal? Let's leave it at that. Are we going to be impressed? Or are we going to play ask for more? Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, let's.
Think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right, C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone? You serious about this killing biz? What if she has Kuno? What if she has Kuno? That would explain things. 3, 2, 1. Which one are we going with here? Let's not lose face in front of Kuno. We finally won him over, so...
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
I think she killed other other kids.
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
How you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. You need backup. I'm here for you. Okay, kid. So we're gonna back him up? Alright.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood. I can respect that. Who are you kidding, kid? Who are you kidding, kid? You can't take down a man several times your size. You'll end up dead yourself. I can respect that.
Alright. Now we can do business.
Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Remember when you tried to get Kuno to hook you up? We can get on that now. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, me and you, Kuno's gonna hook you up with illegal narcotics. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of Etonite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Can we even fight someone? Do we even have the stats for that?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
Not much very material.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
What's gonna happen?
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, all guns blazing to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm gonna confiscate that crap. I'm going there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno, and I'm gonna confiscate that crap. Lie, you need speed. I'm not going in there. One. Sure.
Alright, pig. You can plug him, but you can't stop him. It'll only buy you time. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Alright, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, so, oh, we got decent fighting. How's our, endurance? Oh, it is garbage. Don't get yourself killed, we need that stuff. Yeah, I know. More power. More power! Surely that won't backfire. Alright, let's go kill a man. Like Kirio. You might want full health for this, yeah, probably. Have I been doing hot cabinet? Yes. Got like 5 of them. Can't wait to die. So, if we do manage to win it, possible. If we do manage to win it, I'm sure our partner is going to be very proud of us.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita. Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Probably need the cutters.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. It should be
How
easy,
did we
but
miss?
it's just an awkward angle, okay? The door doesn't really open wide enough to really get the cutters through. You can't get the leverage you need, and the cutters are blunt. And the chain is just super strong, okay? It's not your fault you can't cut it. Stupid chain. Come on, try it again. We won't be defeated. How? How can
How?
this be? How can such a simple chain defy our best efforts? Are you that bad with your hands? I do not understand.
What? 2 critical fails in a row?
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1 shaped shadow and a marker drawn 2. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in your hand. Nothing left to do now but snip, snip.
Well, we can't. We can't because we got 2 critical failures.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save this place and the economy. No one's coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Blacks, women, and sexual deviants. That's who'll come. I'm sure everything will be fine. 2. Okay.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it.
Good job, guys. Good job.
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom. Ask away, policeman. I don't want to talk about the waiters. Addicts, all of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming. They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening in on their fights.
Unpaid utility bills.
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people. The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
You know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
All right.
Oh, no.
Guess we're not getting the speed. Oh well.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the...
In here? No? Well, let's put her bag back. Yeah, the problem is eventually Kim's gonna come back. We're not gonna go beat up some guy for some speed with Kim around.
This door is made of metal and appears to...
Well, that ain't happening because we can't open the door. All right, well, what are we gonna do now? Gotta find money. Have you been in Kuno's secret place? No. at an alleyway, but I don't know where that would be.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Right next to the basement door. Oh. Something here. Coat. Why is there a coat there? Wait a minute. Is that our coat? There's a gun inside. Let's go find out. I'm just gonna come back. He's gonna ask us, so what have you been doing? You know, running around town trying to get speed.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad. Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
We're in. It's just a coat. Could be anything. Elysium. Yellow bone powder.
Amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Maybe this Kuno kid knows where to find more.
Lick it big style. Don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. A teeny bitty little lick. Okay.
You run your tongue across the plate 4 or 5 times, like a dog. Still, just a very faint, bitter taste.
Check out that coat. Where am I going?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Indeed it is. Considering the limited police presence in Martinez, you think we might take a leap of logic and say it's yours.
You son of a gun, it's my cloak.
Nailed it.
Go for the cloak. Do we try it? It's pretty low. Not with those stats. Let's do it. I mean, if I'm gonna fail really bad...
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
If we're gonna hit pretty bad stats for opening a door, might as well go for it when we have terrible stats, right?
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
Not bad. Not too bad at all.
No one is listening to your words, but it doesn't matter. You feel pride. Now, with your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
All right. Cloak. Ooh. Just buffs. Oh, look at that. We almost look like a pro now. You're now inside the harbor, by the way. Do I need to be in the harbor? Giant aspirant. Next to the radio. Magazine. Coffee machine on.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Open it.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Check the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Force yourself.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
Could I actually focus through not focusing?
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Do it again.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
You're not reloading anything completely, Iron Man? Of course. Of course. I only reload if I die. Then the run's over.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Doesn't look too incriminating, but still feels like a find.
Take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself, the drawer slides.
Hmm. Ooh, magnesium. Ooh, glasses. What do we have as glasses? +1 to logic, -1 to authority. Give us -1 to drama. How much is our drama? 3. We look terrible. You don't have any more thoughts to think? No, there's nothing. Everything's done. Locked. Gotta talk to what? Wait a minute. Something here.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
We don't need the phone. Stuff here.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Look at it. Of course it was you. You partied here.
Yeah, we did, Bratan. And from the looks of it, we had a hell of a time. Hell of a time, Bratan.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced that it was me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Copium time. Let's do it.
Oh, so advanced. Deep in the enemy territory, getting fucked up right under everyone's nose. High on life and adrenaline. And alcohol, apparently.
The tide tightens around your neck.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, okay.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Search the booth.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Should we take the picture? Take it.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Have a rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Search for a little something to help you out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Oh no.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
I'm a cop. I have cop things to do, murders to solve, people to help. Kim's counting on me.
The enormity of the case before you dwarfs the list of side effects. You can't even see the side effects anymore. They're nothing to you.
Take the painkillers or get up.
You take the painkillers. They are yours now. You stand and exit the booth.
All right. Got a lot of stuff to interact with though. All right, let's go. We get out of here. Through there. Go deeper inside. Okay. Buddy. Probably a
A
lift.
rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Allumer on, éteindre off.
March time.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
I hope that's the right idea. Seems to me to make a passage.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will... The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Go check what's inside the container.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Hey there, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery.
Oh man.
A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
Come on, don't shut me out. Let me in.
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Open.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Knock on the door.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Oh. Okay. The great machines are sleeping. Cargo belts. Wait a minute. Smells like blood. Well, I can't pick that. Points here. You need the pry bar. Well, you got it. Right here. Ooh, new gloves. Bye-bye, electrochemistry. Say hello to Half-Light. There's a guy here. Hey, guy.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The voice is too young.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, of course not.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
The borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, are we gonna be a narc? Hold up. Who makes it?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
You're a Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I think I got my coat.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Oh. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Do it.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Okay.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I think you're doing a great job here, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
What's in the container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the leader.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Empty. It's probably full of speed.
Guys like
Our
Mr.
speed.
Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
I just want to know where the man is.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
His container office. All right, let's talk to the boss.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
You in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois. It's good of you to stop by. Please, have a seat.
The tiny chair.
I'm Everett Clare,
What?
head of the Debarders
That
Union
us?
here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Are we setting ourselves down on the seat, or are we standing? I don't sit. Not my kind of thing. Oh, got mixed results here from chat. Some people want to sit, some people don't want to sit. But which one is it? Which one will crack? Who's gonna take the reins and decide?
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Well, we gotta decide. Sit down or leave. All right, I'll sit down.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable. Well.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
You keep it, I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your... Wait, you know Gart? Thank you, Evert. I mean, we need the money. Desperately need the money or we have nowhere to sleep.
Don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
How does he know?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried. I got this. I would appreciate any help you could provide.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Harry Dubois? Is that our name?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim? Don't panic. Took the novelty check. The chair is killing you.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi doesn't seem to be here at the moment. You came alone.
Uh-oh.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Uh-oh. We're losing it. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry. Yeah, we were close.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
He's Mr. Dubois. Now, I'm good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. I'm melting.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Hey there, Guka. How you doing? You're Harry Batman Dubois. But you want me to do like the Batman voice?
Batman. Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
How's Elysium been? Chad has been making us take the worst decisions, and we're still alive, so...
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I'm told the Union is involved in a local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Oh, right.
I am. No, I'm not. No comment.
No, I'm not. Lie. Are we honest, cop? Shouldn't have dove right into a serious topic. Hey, don't matter. It don't matter at all. 1, 1, all right. 2. Throw him off after that disaster display. Yeah, that's true.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
Man my age, what are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities.
A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. My body's gonna break down any moment now. Probably pushed it to the limit. Enough wackiness. Let's get back to business. Say nothing.
222.
Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
It's true. My memory is a bit hazy. My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
You won't believe too? Possibly.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
You must have questions, Harry. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let's hear them.
Let's get this straight. What's my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Wait, I thought you were Harry Dubois. Okay, I like it. I can work with that. I don't really like it.
We kind of do look like a Harry, to be honest. A Harry Dubois.
Don't be silly, Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A union man's.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
You're right. I don't. I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father. Never mind the family.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Oh, Harry. You are the most regular, traditional, by-the-book law official imaginable.
I just want to do my job, that's all. Hey, I'm not that regular. Check out my tie.
Now that is funky, Harry. You are a colourful fellow. Not a boring stiff like this deceitful folder here implies.
We are charming as pants off, Bratan. Great job.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
He knows everything about me. I've got nothing to hide.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me?
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on. Could he really hold my gun hostage? Wait, the gun may have been bought from the Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Probably two would be pretty good.
Oh, we're going to one.
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Should we go with 3? Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Don't care about my gun. Keep it. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. Guy looks crooked as they come.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Oh. Oh. I want to talk about that.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help, like I'm helping you with your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense that there is a but. Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes. Let's blow it open.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're a police officer, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life. You heard wrong, Everett. We're not.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose doors is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean, a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
So do we do it, or do we not? Accept the task or refuse the task for now. 5.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Okay, let's talk about something else.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
I'm looking into your shady brew.
Probably shouldn't say that.
What's in the container outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Krauslin crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
All right.
Let's get out of here. Go check out the container. So when will the Union start to murder? Well, soon, probably.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Try it.
Despite the
What?
dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
3%, baby!
The door stands silent. Try again.
There's someone inside. I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy. What?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
Yeah, I passed the 3% chance.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
Who is this man? He's the rich light bending guy.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, good sir?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
Okay.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
My name's Harry. I'm a detective. My name's Harry, and I'm an alcoholic. My name's Harry, and I'm an alcoholic detective.
Pleasure to meet you, Harry. Though I'm sorry to hear a good public servant like yourself is in servitude to the drink. A man can't serve two masters in my experience.
It's true. How'd you become so rich? No, what you doing in the container? Lucky the voice. No, sorry. The voice is done. It's been done.
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in the Martinez.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Oh, he doesn't want beggars. Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money, it can't make a difference to you. Do you travel from place to place via shipping container? Oh, he doesn't like beggars.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle. Yeah, it does sound pretty tiresome. These things all sound pretty nice.
Don't get me wrong. They're nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals, such as yourself.
You're saying,
For example, no problems at all.
you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle.
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
How did you become so rich?
To be perfectly blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
And blow.
What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level.
True.
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
You're right. Capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off while you chill here. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society? Cool, I don't even have any interesting replies. Well, he doesn't like beggars, and being rude to him doesn't seem to be, like, appropriate for some reason.
One would imagine living such a high net worth existence is overwhelmingly exciting. But yes, as you now see, it can sometimes just stun you with its boredom.
Well, I should go back to my investigation. Thanks for your time. Or... but he doesn't like beggars.
Sure. Let me check my pockets. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
It gets me about nothing. Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. You know, maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
Alright, let's come up with a sound investment plan.
If business planning were really your strong suit, you probably wouldn't be a cop.
Should invest in the RCM.
The volunteer police force. And why would I do that?
Because it's chronically mismanaged, deeply corrupt, and completely outmatched.
That's why I should invest? Are you trying to say that the RCM's bad reputation makes it an undervalued asset?
Yes.
Still, the idea of a privatized police force is extremely forward-thinking. You could even say it's ultra liberal. Tell me, if you could invest in the RCM, where would you direct your resources?
Bigger guns. Large caliber motherfuckers that leave exit wounds the size of grapefruits.
Holy cow.
The latest technological wonders. The plasma gun that shoots periwinkle blue high energy plasma. This is your chance. Take care of the people who protect the people.
Let me tell you about an idea that combines the bigger guns with the latest and greatest in technology progress.
I'm listening.
Imagine a massive gun that uses a magnetic accelerator to accelerate the highly energized hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed. At contact with anything, it detonates with the power of a dying sun, erasing existence in a flash of a periwinkle blue.
The Sheikh stands in stunned silence.
It is not possible, but what a dream. Either way, even if I could do it, I certainly wouldn't give an incompetent and corrupt police force world-ending weaponry. But I appreciate the grandiosity of your ideas. Thus, you might understand. The entire org structure of the RCM needs to be redefined. You need a unified chain of command, an end to petty spots between precincts, new metrics for measuring performance that reward real police work. Does that sound right?
So you'll do it? That sounds like a lot of work.
Hell no!
Oh.
Can you imagine how much work that would take? Why would I do that when I can just speculate on exotic financial derivatives from the comfort of this shipping container? The thing about investing is that the less work you have to do, the better. Don't now, was there anything else I could help you with?
Well, that's it.
It was a real pleasure. Sadly though, my current lifestyle prevents me from remaining more than a brief time in any one place. Perhaps we'll meet again, somewhere far away. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please.
Oh no.
Brown.
It's calling me out. No! I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm trying to do my job here. No need for extravagance. What's this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
You know what? I like standards, alright?
Of course you do. Maybe some regulations and a usual pistol to go with them. It's official. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Why not? Send out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
I don't care. Yeah, I'm boring. So what? You can't stop me. No. Why did you do this? It called to me. This is beyond chat. How do we get out of here? Oh, we got the card. wonder if Kim's back. Probably gonna be pissed that we talked to the guy without him. How do I remove that? Or is that stuck forever? Forget. Oh! It's costing me a skill point for that? That's crazy. Yeah. I can see that. With Kim, we would have never received the bribe. Good. Now we can pay for our stuff.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
No, I don't want to deal with this again. Did you just call me a... What is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
No, I'm here for the key.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reason.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too.
No, achievement, biggest communist builder.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Really? Have you heard about a cargo belt?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed? How?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Why are you
I'm glad it's
striking?
not my search. We're negotiating our share.
Share?
Aye,
How large of a share would you like?
all of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
The boss man, what can you tell me about it?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
You mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The desk looked pretty lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Are you a communism?
No.
A communist?
I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I'm a boyadero. Oh, are we a boyadero?
No.
What if?
No. The man sits on the rake.
We're not a boyadero. We've been refused. You're a Dubois. Let's go bring our big ass novelty check. Sure hope I can get my gun back. Kinda need it to shoot stuff.
Can I help you?
Got my bill.
Got the 20 real?
Got this giant novelty check.
You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash. Now, do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty Check Man?
Not
And
yet.
why are you wasting...
Oh. I thought it was for here.
The man ponders
Oh,
his
the
cooking
fridge.
utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Friends with the manhana.
The mention of mañana
Mañana,
gets his
sorry.
attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
What's in the borscht?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Yes?
Borscht need more vodka?
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes, turn the vodka up. No, no vodka. Cut it. Oh boy.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup.
It's pretty expensive though, 20 real. We only got 20, and we only get 25 from the novelty check.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the Union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
That was easy, worryingly so. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin, right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Oh boy. You have any cans?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
well, we put a point in opening doors, or whatever the stat is, so we can go open that. Maybe fight, maybe die. Who knows? Find out real quick. Well, not the way. This way. Is that blood? No, it's paint. We had to unlock this door, right? Or are we gonna work for the Union?
this must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
We're corrupt to the bone.
You
right?
try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle.
Well, let's go back. Get in and loot the place. Oh my god. Cat, you're terrible. There's no reason not to. I mean, that's fair.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
It's with the sun.
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
Didn't take much to convince you. Well, I'm following chat.
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Bow to the flag? Okay.
The flag accepts your honorable salute with quiet dignity. A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the mug.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Whip out the yellow man.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines. An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
This really the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? Could be. But this clothes in the trash lead doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. Still, good thing to keep in mind.
Move on. I wonder.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places,
Hey,
can you?
my duty as a cop to investigate.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
That's right. A lot of them. Oh, we can't unlock it yet, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go get killed. My shirt. Probably need that. How do I use that? Oh, there we are.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the thermal cup. The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done. Better pop it open before it gets cold.
Time to get crunk.
Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Should I though? I may have a teeny weeny heart attack problem.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take a sip?
The golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind.
Level up.
All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done. From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Let's go, boys.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the door frame with a safety chain.
Get my cutters in.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured. Snip.
Okay,
So
we got
much
it.
for that goddamn
97,
chain.
we got it.
The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. You have bested the titanium menace. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle. You can just go in now.
Do it. No one here.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. Score! It's right there, baby. Today's your lucky day.
Take the speed from the table? I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement.
I guess.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect.
What, but right here, now? Will it make me into Super Cop?
It will make you into more than that. A mega cop. This is your modus operandi. This is how you've done it for years. Let's go. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. Speed can help you with that. It can help you with everything.
This is really bad for my health.
It's not ideal, no. But you need the zeal. Let's face it, you're never going to finish this case without cheating.
All right.
You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside your nose.
Good to have you back, Officer Mega Cop. The world has been waiting.
Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches. And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You may want to blast a nosophed or something. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco.
Are there any downsides to this?
To this? You kidding? There are downsides to not being on it. There are massive downsides. It's a potent neurotoxin. You're turning yourself into a frayed idiot.
Oh boy.
Spring. Everything is clear around you. You're ready to concentrate on the next task in the task chain.
Well, I mean, what could go wrong? kind of jeans do I have? Yeah, I'll be fine for now.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
Should we get out? I mean, we already got our speed, so we don't really need to do this. Like, at all. There's no point. Oh, boy.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
Guy's completely zonked.
You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Hey, talk to me. Are you even alive? Are you really Kuno's father? You need help? Pick your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Now what?
A lump of flesh is sticking out from under the blanket. It seems to be twitching from time to time, like the paw of an animal who's having a bad dream. And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pig, he says. He's trying to call you a pig.
What did you just say? You're awake. Die. Okay.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
Well, I mean, there's not much we can do here. Sleeping. Can we leave? We try and waken him up? I don't know.
The light from the window is weak, but it seems like he is. His wild, unwashed mane bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. Don't forget his face, the bloated and reddened cheeks, the bulbous nose. This would be Kuno after 30 years of alcohol and substance abuse. There's still plenty to be scared of here, just not what you thought.
I was expecting something scarier. I can't believe it. Kuno's dad can't be a loser. It must be someone else. You don't look like you're going to anyone up anytime soon, little man.
No response. A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake. His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man. But he is in there, and not enjoying himself.
Fucking
Leave? Well, I'll try everything.
The pile of blankets.
Oh well. So much for that. So much for that. Got all drugged up for nothing. Oh, that's a shame. Well, let's use our level up to unlock an ability. Yeah, it's true. We almost got a level from that as well. Get bankruptcy. All right. And I think we're going to call it there for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks once again to Yashabe for supporting the channel. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.